Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, I wanted to talk about the really cool Jurassic World comic that just got released on YouTube. So seemingly out of nowhere, we got a brand new motion comic that details what happened after the events of that Mosasaurus scene from Fallen Kingdom. And I gotta say, it looked pretty cool and entertaining for what it was. Now admittedly, what they've shown here isn't much, but the way this comic ends gives us the promise of more information to come, so I guess I'm really looking forward to what other stuff they put out for us in the coming months. As far as the plot goes, basically, we just catch up with the surfers who got attacked in the last Jurassic World movie. One of them happens to be wearing a Jaws shirt, which is a clear reference to Steven Spielberg's first blockbuster work, but it's also a little nod to the original movie. Dennis Nedry can actually be seen watching Jaws on his computer in the first Jurassic Park. So that film does in fact exist in the JP universe. What I personally got the most enjoyment out of in this new comic was the naming of the location that we see in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Here we're told that the last Mosasaur sighting was actually near Oahu's North Shore in Hawaii, which is a long ways away from Isla Nublar. During the time of the attack, people seem to be still rallying in DC, trying to convince the government to relocate the animals. But now, I'm guessing that they're probably going to have a little more perspective on this whole situation. One curveball that the comic throws us at the end that really piqued my interest was the way this lead news anchor, Rebecca Ryan, seemed to treat the attack. She wanted to make sure her kids didn't go snooping around on Google for any sort of answers to this Mosasaurus sighting, which I thought was really weird. Does this mean that the woman used to work at the park, or maybe she has ties to one of the characters that we've seen on screen in the movies? It's possible, but we don't really know for certain just yet. Another thing that I found really interesting was the incorporation of the Ian Malcolm quote from Fallen Kingdom. They're really gearing him up to be someone who is very much against protecting the dinosaurs in the next movie, which will probably come into conflict with not only Owen and Claire, but I can imagine Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler as well. Hard to see what all of this means when we're so far away from the sixth film though. In my opinion, this was a pretty cool 3 minutes that I didn't think got wasted at all. It revealed some very trivial information about the last movie, while simultaneously getting the next Jurassic set up in the process. I had a lot of fun with it for what it was. Now, I do want to say that the decision to make this new chapter in the Jurassic saga a motion comic really got my attention right away, because I know that just a couple of years ago, Jack and Tim, the guys who work on the Masrani and DPG sites, were working on a big JP project in that style as well. This would have been the Jurassic World Regenesis comic, which would have told the story of Dr. Wu and InGen going back to Isla Nublar during the 1994 cleanup. This was after a baryonyx had made its way off of one of the islands and actually killed a few people on the mainland. I know a lot about that story that they were working on, and it's really a shame that they never got to finish it. I've actually told Jack time and time again that this would be something that would really interest Jurassic Park fans and get a lot of people's attention, but it doesn't look like it's going to be coming back anytime soon, unless all of you guys demand it or something, I don't know. But yes, while Regenesis may not have come out, a new Mosasaurus epilogue did. A Rising Tide is a pretty cool time in the Jurassic universe that got me genuinely interested in what they put out next. But hey, those are all just my own thoughts on the subject. What do all of you guys think about this short story? Whatever your own thoughts and opinions happen to be, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Now, as always, this video wouldn't be possible without the support of my awesome game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. Their continued support has really been a lot of help to me when making this stuff, and I never want them to ever forget it. So a big thank you to each and every one of you for watching this video. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like and hope you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in seeing me again. I'll see you all in the next one, guys, and as always, take it easy.